Okay, we got one more. That's a double header.
It's not you.
Okay, I'd like to call to order the joint public meeting of the Glendale City Council and the Glendale Redevelopment Agency for July 27th, 2010. May we have roll call for the council?
Council members Draymond.
Here.
Friedman.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Here and Najarian.
Here.
We have a roll call for the agency, please.
Agency members Draymond.
Here.
Najarian.
Here.
Quintero.
Here.
Weaver.
Here.
Chair Friedman.
Here.
And the report, please.
The agenda for the July 27, 2010 joint public meeting of the Glendale City Council and the Glendale Redevelopment Agency was posted on Thursday, July 22, 2010 on the bulletin board outside City Hall. Before you, first item, there are two today. First one is Director of Community Services and Parks regarding bidding results for the construction of the Griffith Manor Park renovation project in connection with spec number 3389. At 1A is council motion awarding a construction contract to Electro Construction Corp. in the amount of $1,994,100, including contingency, authorizing city manager or his designee to execute a contract and rejecting all other bids. At 1B is council motion approving a change order for the Hirsch and Associates, Inc. in an amount not to exceed $35,000.
Okay. Would my colleagues request a report on this item?
Oh, we've seen this many times.
Okay. In that case, are you ready to make a motion
Listen, I'll
at
be glad-
1A and B?
I'll move 1A and 2 with the comment, sure, great sign of the times. Every bidder was below the engineer's estimate on this project. So it's that's not bad for bidding. Right, Mr. Zern? Very good.
Okay, I'll second the motion.
And that was, what, 14 bidders, too?
There was motions on 1A and 1B and seconds.
Second by Mr. Quintero. Roll call, please.
Council members Draymond.
Yes.
Friedman.
Yes.
Quintero.
Yes.
Weaver.
Aye.
Mayor Najarian.
Yes. Second item, please.
Do we need a roll call for the agency on that?
No, they were both council motions.
Those are both councils.
The second item before you, Mr. Mayor and Agency Chair, is Director of Community Redevelopment and Housing, continued from July 20th, 2010, regarding final approvals for the proposed Ninth Amendment. At 2A is Agency Resolution adopting the initial study negative declaration prepared for the proposed Ninth Amendment to the amended redevelopment plan for Central Glendale Redevelopment Project Area. At 2B is Agency Resolution amending the 2010-2014 Implementation Plan. At 2C is Council Resolution adopting written findings in response to written objections to the adoption of the proposed Ninth Amendment to the Amendment Redevelopment Plan for the Central Glendale Redevelopment Project Area. At 2D is Council Resolution adopting the initial study negative declaration prepared for the proposed Ninth Amendment to the Amended Redevelopment Plan for the Central Glendale Redevelopment Project Area. At 1E is Ordinance for Introduction amending ordinance numbers 4042, 4247, 4753, 5076, 5211, 5373, and 5439, and approving and adopting the Ninth Amendment to the amended redevelopment plan for the Central Glendale Redevelopment Project Area.
Thank you. Mr. Lanzafame.
Mr. Mayor, members of the City Council, Ms. Chair, members of the Redevelopment Agency, this is a continuation of the item you had last week. It is the Ninth Amendment, which is an extension of the agency's eminent domain authority. We have carved out any residential property in this. You conducted a public hearing, and you closed that hearing after taking testimony. There was a written comment to the plan, which required a written response and then findings for you to make. In that objection or that statement, the writer, Mr. Harvey Pearson, identified a street labeling error. He objected to uncontrolled population growth and questioned the agency's ability to partially fund the adult recreation center. In the responses that we have prepared that are part of your resolution, we've noted that we will correct the error. It was a matter of the certain mapping program that we used, but we will correct it for future reference. The redevelopment plan does not dictate land uses. We use the general plan and make sure that the redevelopment plan is consistent with the general plan. So those decisions are made by the City Council in a different forum. And so this amendment does not have an effect on those. And then finally, funding the Adult Recreation Center in January of this year, you made the findings that it is of benefit to the redevelopment project area, that public facility, and it was eligible for redevelopment agency funding. The law does not preclude you from spending money outside of the redevelopment project area as long as it is of benefit to that area, which you found it was. With that, staff is here along with our legal team and our consulting team. We are recommending adoption of all the items before you.
And you are moving items 7 to 9 into record?
We did that last week,
Did we do that?
and will continue to be part of the record.
The written, are our responses to the written objection also made part of the record?
They are there.
Oh, they are attached as exhibits to the record. Do those need to be accepted into the record?
Mr. Chair, they become part of the record once the resolution is adopted, as they are exhibits to that resolution.
Okay, very good. Comments, Mr. Draymond?
I was just going to offer to move item 2A and B for the agency.
Second.
Okay.
Hey, can I make a motion for the,
So just call. Is there a
Roll call,
second? It
please.
was seconded, so roll.
Second.
we have a roll call, please?
The motions for the agency were moved by agency member Draymond and seconded by
Yes.
member Weaver. Agency members Draymond,
Yes.
Najarian,
Yes.
Quintero,
Yes.
Weaver,
Aye.
Chair Friedman.
Yes.
Mr. Draymond?
I'll move items 2C and D for the council.
Is there a second?
Second.
Okay. Roll call, please.
They were seconded by Councilmember Weaver. Council members Draymond,
Yes.
Friedman,
Yes.
Quintero,
Yes.
Weaver,
Aye.
Mayor Najarian.
Yes. Mr. Draymond?
And I will introduce the ordinance at item 2E.
Thank you. I'll move to adjourn for the agency.
Second.
And can we have a motion to adjourn for,
So moved.
Second.
For the council?
the
Or
council?
was that agency?
You adjourned it one way or another.
adjourned.
They're both actually adjourned.
Okay.
You're good to go.
Council's adjourned.
All right.
Closed session,
They're already
Oh,
full movement.
there is actually closed session.
so we shouldn't have adjourned which?
We did the housing.
We are...